For the optimistic cynic, shit, ho got a hell of a grip. There's never a problem till niggas is ballin' and bitches they all.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's D-Boy Classics, and we're back with another video, man. I know I've been missing, but I've been sick and I had a serious head go. You could probably tell my voice, and definitely, I'm getting over that, but still slow recovery. My voice still kind of raspy and pitchy, but besides from that, man, I gotta get a video out for y'all, man. But with this video particularly, similar to my video from last year, I'm gonna show y'all my career settings and my overall defensive settings and all that stuff to help y'all play better defense, especially with rim protector or even like or anyone in general, in my opinion. But enough of me rambling on. Let's get into it. All right, so before I begin with the rest of the video, for those that don't know where to change your controller settings and all that other stuff, you go from options, but if you press on your option button, and the options be to the far right. You can see right here on the screen as I'm showing you. Go to options, and as it pops up, you see controller setting. That's all you have to go. Let's actually get into the real video. All right, y'all. So to begin with the video and on my little function right here, my first function that I was probably going to get into detail with is part of my pro stick function. And you see right here, it's on default. I didn't really touch with it. I had no business dribbling as a center, particularly because I have a higher chance of probably getting strip cheese and all that other stuff. So I just left that be. Just kept it on default, plain and simple, nothing extra. All right, so next up is my pro stick orientation, which is on absolute. And the reason I have it on absolute for the times I do decide to dribble or do some type of dribble moves here and there, I'm able to just be able to do all the ones I intend to do. I know on camera relative is based off the angle of where my player is on the court, so to make it more easy for myself, particularly, I just have it on absolute, keep everything plain, so like I said before. Alright, so next up is my off-ball offense mode. So basically all this is like help me get open when I don't have the ball. Well, I'm not the ball handler on the court. That's really all this is. And basically, just particularly with this year, they emphasized how off-ball is going to be more crucial, more potent, and more effective than the previous years. So basically, by me having this setting on camera relative, which is vice versa from the dribbling, I'm able to actually do cutting moves more efficiently. If I'm setting the screen for pick and roll, I'm able to do that more efficiently if I can cut off to the left or right or just go straight down just in case how my defender is moving. All that really just help me do that more efficiently, in my opinion, for camera relative. Alright, so up next is probably the most important controller settings or function throughout this whole video, and it's pro stick defense. And the reason why I say this is probably the most important one is because it impacts how well you can really play defense under like 2K's controls and all that other stuff, animations. And the reason I say that is I noticed the difference in comparison to absolute and camera relative. Absolute can only permit you to play a certain way of defense, and I'm not even trying to like sugarcoat it like that. The reason I say that is because I seen a huge difference when I switched the settings. On absolute, I had the tendency of really getting caught with blow-bys, missing blocks, shot contests, all that other stuff. And when I switched to the camera relative, oops, my phone. When I switched to the camera relative, I was able to get more cutoffs, especially with badges like clamps or trapper. And rim protect, I was able to get even more blocks when people cut into the paint. They did like those quick under base layup, not the base, on baseline layups or dunks, or when people just do pick and rolls, I was able to catch up to them and all that other stuff. I say camera relative is probably the best setting you can have when you're having your pro stick defense on, plain and simple. And not only it helps you with your left hand on stick when you're trying to cut off people, but also helps with shot contests because it actually guides you in the direction of what your defender is going, if that makes any sense. That's really all that is with the pro stick defense. I highly recommend it for everybody to have it on camera relative. Alright, y'all, so next up you see right here is the who to guard setting. You see on the screen, I have it off. The reason I have it off is because I feel like I'm able to have more control on who I need to guard, particularly if there's a 2-on-1 situation. I don't know if this is just 2K or this is a myth with the game and all that, but I feel like if you have the setting on, it only permits you to play defense on that particular person. It guides you to play defense on, if that kind of makes any type of sense. So that kind of puts you on unnecessary animation, especially if there's a 2-on-1 situation or maybe like 1-on-3 situation where there's just a whole bunch of people just like swarming the paint. Particularly if you're a rim protector like myself or any of the big men in general, they would need help on different plays and all that other stuff. So basically, I just had the setting on off, and I feel like this is just me particularly. I feel like I'm playing a lot more better defense on 2v1, 3v1s, even 4v1 situations when I play rec. So that's really all that is to that. Y'all can take my word on it. You can have it on or off. This is just me particularly. Alright, as y'all can see on the screen, my defensive assist settings are on 0. The The reason I have them on 0 because I'm able to avoid unnecessary animations. And with these settings particularly, it's just really micro, or if you have to deal with an AI player in park or rec. And literally, like I said, it just avoids unnecessary animations if you have it at 100 or any other, like 70, 50, all the other stuff. I like having full control of my player, particularly with this 2K where there's a lot of animation based stuff going on. So that's just me in my opinion. That's all I have to put on that. Similar to my defensive assist settings on my box out assist strength, I have it on 0. Like I said before, I just want full control of my player, especially when I'm going against AI players or in my career, just to get some grinded back, especially with defensive rebound this year. So that's really all that is, just short and sweet, that's all. Alright y'all, so lastly with the controller settings, you can see right here is my pass target profile, and you can see it's on default. And with the other stat with the pass target direction and pass target distance, for my pass target direction I have it at 45. Like I said, you can tell I didn't touch it. My pass target distance is at 50, and my pass target openness is at 5. And the reason I didn't touch these settings particularly is because I want to have, like I said before in my other settings, I want to have full control of what I do on the court. So basically, if I need to get an open teammate, I literally just do the R1 and just press the icon. Or if just a quick thing, I just go in the direction of whoever I feel like is open and the opposition is not really near them. That's all that really is. So that's how to wrap up the whole thing and all that other stuff. Alright, I do appreciate y'all watching the video, man. I hope this video do help a lot when kind of get your understanding of how the settings work and how you can really play 2K this year. Particularly, I know I'm still recovering. I'm having some videos and playing on a couple of days and all that, so definitely stay tuned for that, bro. Like I said, though, the video did help a lot, but please hit that like button, and if you like the content I'm putting out, please hit the sub, bro. That helps a lot, bro. I really do appreciate it, man. Besides from that, bro, I'll catch you on the next one, hopefully.